Those Germans tried to surrender and...
We won a glorious victory that day.
Glorious?
Tell me, comrade. When did you begin to lose faith in the cause? When we first met, you were a true believer.
In my men. I always believed in them.
Colonel Churkin of the NKVD. Major Borodin has been relieved for incompetence, and I have assumed command. Comrades, the fascists are almost upon us. Our front line is contracting again. We no longer have the resources to hold the Germans here.
But sir, we have to slow them down. We can buy time for the civilians to escape.
Lieutenant?
Isakovich, Lev Abramovich, Comrade Colonel.
Yes, Lieutenant, we must buy time. Not only for the civilians here, but for Moscow. We must also prevent the German bastards from capturing our supplies. Anything we can't load onto that train must be destroyed.
Germans are almost here. We need to leave.
German forces are on the edge of town. Evacuate immediately. Leave your belongings. Evacuate the town immediately.
Move! Let's go, comrades!
Comrade Lieutenant Isakovich, while our men continue to load the train, your unit will be tasked with evacuating and destroying any remaining military assets. First, hold the enemy at the front line while our supply trucks are evacuated. Once they depart, lure the fascists into town where our engineers have planted explosives. Destroy anything that might be of use to the Germans, and then fall back to the rail yard, where you must protect the train until it departs. When the train leaves, evacuate to the rally point across the bridge. Are you prepared to execute your orders, Lieutenant Isakovich? For the Rodina, the motherland! German forces are approaching. Reinforce the front line. Take those conscripts and use them to replenish our shock troops by the front line. Hold the line and prevent the Germans from advancing. Those shock troops have invaluable equipment and training. Keep them safe.
We won't last long. We need reinforcements.
You must hold the line.
Conscript.
Call in more conscript squads if you have to.
Push them back! Push them back!
conscripts at our disposal. Conscripts at our disposal. We have more conscripts at our disposal. Conscripts at our disposal.
Ah! Look at the cowards run!
Enemy aircraft! You're pulling out!
Sukitsin! Stukas! Take cover! Here we go. We are away. It is time to march, comrade.
More of them! They're trying to flank us!
Fresh conscripts.
We can't hold this position any longer! Fall back to the tracks!
In combat! Our car is in combat!
Set up defensive positions and defend those supplies at all costs.
We're moving! Bomb a grenade! Infantry eliminated! Taking losses! We're on the march. Move your lazy asses! How can we help? Enemy contact!
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Ready! Take it down! Grenade! What do you want? Pulling after us! Quickly! Move! Move it! Put the grenade up their choppers! Ready! Enemy infantry! Attack! Move! Move! Taking lethal fire! The button! Pulling clear! Grenade out! Cover! Ready! One standing by! Blow those bastards to bits!
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Don't worry about it!
More of our troops have been lost.
Get the grenade! Ready! Feel the water! They will learn we can clear us! Spot has lost men! That's one! Throw a grenade! Shock through! Grenade!
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Orders! That squad needs help! He will fight the tank!
Well done, Comrade Lieutenant. The supply trucks are moving out.
Shock through! Grenade! Now! Put the grenade up their choppers!
There are critical military assets that could not be evacuated in time. Order our engineers to wire them with explosives and destroy them before the Germans push us back.
We're in combat!
We can use some of this equipment to hold off the Germans, or even aid the evacuation.
We cannot risk having those assets fall into German hands. Destroy them at once. Well done, comrade. We have denied the Germans access to any of our supplies.
Get down! Sir, they are bringing in vehicles.
We
have a special surprise for the German bastards.
But sir, our troops!
We are out of time. Detonate the explosives. That will hold them off for now, but they won't give up that easily.
Engineers moving.
This town may fall to the Fascisti, but all they will find is smoldering ruins.
Engineers.
Fall back towards the train yard and requisition flamethrowers for your engineers.
We will burn this town to the ground.
Engineers standing by. Get the fuck out of here now! Roll back, men.
Our headquarters is still operational. Use it to request additional conscripts and engineers.
Fresh conscripts have arrived. Pick that up.
Order your men to set the houses on fire. Once that is done, have them torch the surrounding fields. Leave nothing for the Germans.
Wounded. The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Can't believe we're doing this.
We have more conscripts at our disposal. Get moving! We are gone.
This is madness! This is
The enemy has killed another infantry squad.
Wait, conscripts! Help out that squad!
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Enemy squad has us sighted! Over there! Engineer down! Advances are killing us! Fight the baseline! Use a grenade! Engineer, get down! Enemy coming through!
We have
The fascists are attacking!
a squad of infantry has been killed. Death before retreat. Supply sector under attack. We have more conscripts at our disposal.
The Germans are advancing through the fields. Comrade Lieutenant, torch the fields before they push through.
We've doused the fields with gasoline. Be careful, comrade.
Our forces are still in the fields!
We cannot let the Germans advance. Torch the fields now.
Hurry, comrade! We cannot waste any time!
Fresh conscripts have arrived. The sector is at risk.
job, comrade. Fritz will regret ever stepping foot on Soviet territory.
Help out that squad! We have relocated! Have been reassigned to another...
You have done well holding off the fascisti, but we still need more time.
Waiting for your...
The Germans will try and push through the town using armored vehicles. Place mines and demolition charges along the roads to stop their advance.
Late. Your orders, coming. Join that squad. We're off.
Time to work, comrades. Engineers on the way. Engineers, plant some anti-tank mines!
Sir, mines won't be enough if their vehicles push through. We can use those T-34s too.
Negative. Those assets are acquired elsewhere. Make do with what you have.
Set the target! Keep them ready! Replace them through! Grenade! We must move! We are on our way.
Combat engineers are standing by.
Enemy troops destroyed! Moving! Time to leave! We'll get this done. Shock troops under attack! What do you want? Please do!
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
Flamethrower, we will get them.
Ready your weapons, comrades, and remember, the train yard must be protected at all costs.
Riflemen ready. Conscripts, that squad needs more... Move! Check your gear. We are moving.
Oh shit! Ibat, Kapat! Scout car inbound!
Place more mines on the roads! More German vehicles are sure to come!
Move it! Kiss it! Throw grenade!
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
We need that building yesterday. Over there! Move!
Move like your life depended on it! It does!
Schweinefechter!
Squad standing by!
Moving out. They are shooting at us!
German scout car! West Road!
Engineers moving!
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Ready! Zastalina! Attack! What do you want? On our way! Taking fire! Not sticking around here. We'll have it up. Spider! What do you want? Enemy forces destroyed! The dogs are trying to kill us! Time to leave! What do you want? Moving. We will build it.
Go, go, go! Incoming half-track! Main road!
At our disposal.
They are wiping us out!
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
Contact with the enemy! We have to go! Now! Yes, comrades!
Shit!
Taking losses!
They are in the ship now!
Go! Grenade! Move!
Enemy infantry! Enemy there!
That's what we help!
Over there! We toasted them! Put down your...
Enemy forces.
Another scout car coming in!
They are killing us! They are killing us! Okay. Coming round! Enemy squad is dead!
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Keep firing, engineers! We are ready to build it for it now.
Get moving! Conscripts, help out that squad! Join that squad! They need more men!
Engineers moving!
We have orders! Drive them back to Berlin! Run for it!
Infantry is engaging us! Annihilate the
We are displacing!
We're going!
Engage!
Enemy infantry! Moving there now! Contact the enemy infantry!
We have more conscripts at our disposal. losing territory.
Right flank! Time to leave!
We have more The fascists are gaining ground. Don't let them push you back. The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Put a grenade up their shoulder!
We have more conscripts at our disposal. Our territory is falling into enemy hands. Our HQ is under attack. We need to re-establish our supply lines.
We're almost done. We're moving out the last of the tanks.
We have more conscripts at our disposal. Our headquarters is taking enemy fire. The enemy is attacking our HQ. We have more conscripts at our disposal. We must protect our HQ.
We're moving! Do not give us time to reload! Go! Grenade! Cut them down! Hold firm! They're losing civilians! Over there! Secure that weapon! Pulling clear! Grenade out!
Our command post is under assault.
Sir, they have tanks. We won't be able to stop them.
There is nothing more you can do. Fall back to the bridge.
We have to get out of here! We'll bury him later! Do not give an inch!
We can't hold them off any longer. Fall back to the bridge.